Hey everybody, it's Mr. Warren with another example problem from exercise 8.1, talking about linear functions. Now it says here a function y of x is given by the following table. Represent the function by a graph on a coordinate plane. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these entries for the relation between x and y. We're going to plot it as a point. So for example, this first entry here, when x is 0, y is 1. So I'm going to turn that into a point, and the other one would be when x is 1, y is 2, and so on and so forth. We're going to plot these points on the graph. That's our first task. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go over to GeoGebra, and I have my table here. Let's see here. I'll just go ahead and type in the points. So I've got the point 0, 1. That's 1 point there. I've got the point 1, 2. I've got the point 1.5. 3.25. I've got the 0.25. Oops. Try that again. 2.5. There we go. I hit the period button rather than the comma. 2.5. 7.25. Okay, pretty obvious that we are getting something that is not a straight line. Okay, so that's it. That actually takes care of the first bit there. We are done with the first part of the problem, which is graph. Hey, what's going on? Move table. That's fine. We'll move it out of the way here. So that's our first part, is to just plot these points and look at them. The next part says, is the function a linear function? Why? Well, linear functions make straight lines, and this is obviously not a linear function because, you know, these points don't lie in the straight line. If you drew a line between, let's say, C and D, it doesn't have all of the other points on the line. So no, this is not a linear function. But this is probably a good time to talk about what makes a linear function. A linear function is a function with a constant rate of change, and what that means is for every 1 unit that you move to the right, you should move up by the same amount. Now let's just imagine what that would look like. Well, if I go over 1 and up 1 to go from C to D, I would need to continue to do that on a linear function. Over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. And you know, what happens when you do that is you make a straight line. And this rate of change is what we call the slope of the line. Now, in this example, you know, if I go over 1, up 1 to go from C to D, I have to go over 1, up 3 to get to E. So this is not the same rate of change. Okay, therefore, this is not a linear function. All right, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.